Alright, let's go. Thought I'd do a little video on why maybe it's time to quit your job. Maybe it's time to move on to greener pastures, to try to do that thing you've always wanted to do, to move on with your life, to get out of that dead-end job. Maybe it's time. I think it's time for me. I've been doing the same thing for a long time, and when the shutdown happened related to the sickness that I will not speak of because YouTube hates it, I got to spend a lot of time at home, a lot of time with my wife, and really reassess. And I learned that time at home with your wife and your family is the most important thing there is, and you're not going to get it back. So if you have the capability to make a change in your life to where you can prioritize family, I think that's something you should definitely do. I'm going to try to do that. I think it's going to work. It's going to be a challenge, I'm sure. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. And it's scary. I got to admit, it's scary. I've been a line cook for the past 10 years, give or take. And it's time to move on. I don't know, for the longest time I didn't know what a weekend was. You know, Friday nights, Saturday nights, those were things that I just had given up on having for myself. Now, after having them for a couple of months, I realized that I want them. I need them, as a matter of fact. I feel like my marriage is already suffering now that I've went back to work. So, I'm going to be making a career change. Probably going to be going to work with my father. He's a carpenter, has been for basically my whole life. He's going to teach me his trade. And I'll learn something that, you know, I have a 9-to-5 job. I can come home on the weekends and be home with my wife and one day my family. Hope you guys are enjoying this ride while I just ramble on. I forget the name of the road we're on, but it's a nice little road. It's got some ups and downs, twists and turns. It's fun. It's not really a lot of like fire trails or whatever you would call them around here to ride. And even if there were, it's been raining the past 3 or 4 days and it would just be a disaster. So we'll just stick to the blacktop today. But back to the whole change of career thing. You should do it. You should make a change. You should quit your job. This is what I'm saying. It's time. Chances are you've been working there too long. You've had this other thing you've wanted to do all along, and you've never really committed to it. You've never just taken that leap of faith to say, I'm going to do this. It's not a question of if this is going to work. It's I'm going to do this until it works. And a lot of times that's a pretty good way to be successful. You know, there will be failures. Of course. You're watching one right now. This YouTube video, it's a failure. If you're watching it this long, thank you. And give me a like, subscribe maybe, help me out. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you never take that chance, if you never make that move, it's not going to happen. Someone once said, if you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you'll keep getting the same thing you've always got, and you keep feeling the same way you've always felt. And I think that's true. At some point, you have to break the cycle. You have to make a change. You have to decide that, you know what? I'm on my team now. I'm not on someone else's team. That's the best way I have to look at it. I'm 30 years old. I've given other people some of my best years working for someone else. I'm still going to be working for someone else. But in the background, I'm going to be creating something for me. Something that's mine. This seems sketchy and just weird. I don't know why, but I don't like anything about it. Like, are they in the right spot? Am I in the wrong spot? How long am I going to be here? I think I could have went. I probably could have went. One thing on a motorcycle you can't do. You can't live on probablys. It has to be yeses and nos. No maybes. Maybes will get you killed. You have to know what you can do and what you can't do. And you have to face each of those levels responsibly. You know, what you can do may not be what you want to do. And what you can't do might be what you want to do. But it's important to know which is which and to not confuse the two, because you'll get yourself hurt. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I always like these old barns like this. This house here. Thought it'd be cool to fix them up one day. So, I'm sure I have not yet swayed anybody to decide that they're going to quit their jobs. So, but maybe I've planted a seed. And the seed will grow. Maybe you'll start looking into other things. Maybe 5-10 years from now, you will have found that other thing. You will have moved on to greener pastures, as it were. I'm going to take you guys to probably one of my favorite places in this town. I pretty much ride through it every time I take a ride. You'll see it over and over, I'm sure. I'm just going to rip through the park. And we'll end the video there. I feel like that was actually kind of close. Bring her down. Hopefully you're still here. It's probably the most exciting part of the video so far. I'm actually kind of going fast a little bit, but I am a newbie. Gravel. Looks like they're having a hard time backing out of their own driveway. Feels good to be back on the bike after 2 days. I've gotten used to riding nearly every day. And that's been my goal when I bought this thing, was to ride every day, so I've tried. Little kid did not wave. I just got stiffed by a little kid. That was cool. Still, it's always important to wave, be friendly. Anytime you're on a motorcycle, you're an ambassador for motorcyclists, and it's important to remember that. we're gonna go ahead and leave the video. We're gonna end the video here as we leave the park. You know what? I think I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and ride with me the rest of the way home. Stop at the driveway. Let's go. People always look at you crazy when you come ripping by on a dirt bike. It's pretty normal, I guess. We're gonna cheat. That's me sucking it up right there. It's a race to get home before the battery dies. Hopefully we make it. If we don't, I'm just gonna upload it the way it is. I'll just stop talking right then and there. Hopefully I got through to someone that now's the time to make a change. Now's the time to move on to something better. That you should do it. You shouldn't wait. We only get so much time. Make the best of it. If you're working a job where you're not happy, I beg of you, make a change. I'm gonna try. I think I can do it. Kitties, 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 kitties. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not, but make sure. Tire's not flat yet. We are almost home. Like this video, subscribe, it'll help me out. Boy, that was a pretty low energy. If you're still here, like this video, subscribe, it'll help me out. No, hang on. If you're still here, like this video, subscribe, maybe it'll help me out. No, wait, you know what? GoPro, stop recording.